Yeah, demon diva, quite the screamer. Cursing, tease ya, hurting, please ya. Spot her out in any of y'all arena. Break the meter, get way too excited, watch her boot up. If the lady could, she get lady wood until you know who we can suit up. I get a girl a salute, wrestling down at the rope. Y'all gotta run with the group, wrestling with the commute. Yeah, that fire glows. Time for the show. I go by the name of Wrestle Flow. Yeah.
Hi there, my little demons and divas. Bienvenidos. Welcome back to my channel. ¿Qué es la que hay, mi gente? Estamos activados, estamos encendidos. Happy NXT Tuesday, everybody. And I am Isa, aka the Demon Diva. And listen, thank you guys for tuning in. I just wanted to get on here, do our thing, pre-gaming. Oh my god, Felly, K-Rob, NZ, sir. I see you. James Adams, I haven't seen you here in a while. Mike D, Ashley Lane, Jerry Winters, I see all of you in the chat. Me and the big dog did have an okay day. If you guys haven't done it yet, please make sure to subscribe or follow me and all of that stuff, you know, that we're supposed to say. I'm not even gonna get into that, but you guys know exactly what you guys know what we do here, right? So I have Malibu for super chats in case anybody wants to donate super chats tonight. I feel like we need them. If we pulled up, Justin, ya tú sabes que es la que hay. If we dealt with Monday Night Raw last night, I dealt with all 3 hours of it to bring you reactions. So listen, if you guys would like to donate super chats for my sakes, for what I had to endure last night, feel free to. But I have a big can of beer today. We're gonna do it old school because my god, let's talk about last night's Raw. I have a couple of you here right now. Jumanji, hello, welcome. So before we talk about Monday Night Raw recap, well, I'm gonna talk about Monday Night Raw recap, and then I'm gonna help everybody that had to endure it. I have 5 reactions on my channel from last night's episode of Monday Night Raw. Papi, bendición. Mua, 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 mua. Te amo. Salud. Drinking a Coors Light for my dad. Every time I drink Coors Light, I dedicate that to my dad. So my dad is an avid Coors Light drinker. So Mike D says I'm getting drunk off a wild cherry Pepsi. All right, so let's talk about last night episode of Monday Night Raw. How many of you watched it? I'm gonna click here on this Forbes link because my good friend Alfred wrote this recap and I do tonight's podcast with him. So Kranasha, I am so excited for tonight. We'll get to the preview. I wanted to get Raw out of the way first. Hi, Robert Hall. Remember Nikki Cross from last night and Mandy and Dana? Oh my God, they look like $1,000,000. You're absolutely right. That was a highlight. Sophie, thank you so much. Yeah, it was a regular bad show. Exactly. You're absolutely right. We've been getting the same show for weeks, technically speaking. I will say the opening segment, I missed a little bit of it, but I was there for the garlic line and I did pop. I've always liked Morrison. He's like a guilty pleasure of mine. And I pop for his dad jokes that he makes. It's good to see. James Adams, thank you so much for the super chat. Appreciate it as always. Here it is, $4.99. Miss Demon Diva, you always put a smile on my face. Thank you so much. We're gonna do a shot to James Adams for donating that super chat tonight. Roman the Yorkie is by the door. He's been by the door all day today. I don't know what his deal is. But thank you so much, James Adams, for the super chat. So yeah, I thought the garlic line was funny. Sophie said Raw wasn't that bad last night. I don't know what everybody's talking about. Really? It was one of the least enjoyable shows that I've seen in a while. In my opinion. Hi, Ben. In my opinion. James, thank you. Cheers. So I missed the beginning of that. So by the time I came back and sat down, it was into the Beat the Clock challenge, which it made Charlotte look stupid, you guys. Like, why did she choose to stand there and argue with Rhea Ripley when she's in the middle of a beat the clock challenge? The Charlotte Flair that I know is smarter than that. You know what I mean? So I didn't like that. Yeah, my Yorkie loves belly rubs as well. Every time I'm petting him, he'll just go so that I rub his belly. And see, sir, with another super chat, thank you so much. He says, Drew, with his 500 title shot, has put me off Raw. Thank you. A lot of people are like, oh, but you're a Drew hater. And I'm like, he is shoehorned. Like, Drew McIntyre right now gives me 2015 Roman Reigns vibes. And everybody hated that. You cannot be behind this. Like, and a lot of people were like, well, Kofi wasn't going to beat Bobby Lashley. I know. All I want is for Bobby Lashley to have a couple of fresh feuds. So, you know, the match was good. The match was probably the best match on Raw. Half a shot for you, NC sir. But I love the finish. All right, I give credit where credit is due. Thank you for the shot. Cheers to you. I have fun watching NXT tonight, baby. The finish was very, very impressive. Robert Hall says, now I know garlic protects us from plumbers and flight attendants and everything. I hate it when Rhea Ripley said, I'm not a vampire, I'm the nightmare. I don't know who's scripting her, but they need to stop. That is not how Rhea Ripley needs to be booked. Like, she is better than this, and she looks the part. Maybe not have her speak. I feel like we should get Isa drunk so she can forget how bad Raw was. You're not lying. So yeah, so I didn't like the way that Charlotte looked. I didn't like any of that. And it's like, you shouldn't be able to beat Nikki Cross in 2 minutes. She's a former tag team champ. And I don't know. The whole thing just put me off. What was next? I don't even remember. Let me see. I think after that was... Oh, the viewership was bad, huh? Really bad. And that has become a weekly thing. So I'm going to talk about the things that I remember, right? One of the things that I really hated is, yeah, John, I'm looking at them right now. It says that the viewership was 1.6. Oh, no, that's not 1.619. So, I mean, that's what I'm reading there. So, yeah, let's talk about Shayna Baszler last night. The entire booking of Shayna Baszler last night, except for the part where she beat Reginald up. When she infiltrated the playground and she started beating Reginald up, she would have turned around and started beating Alexa up and like thrown the doll around. That is Shayna Baszler. That weird conversation she had with Alexa, and then when she got down and talked to the doll. Why do you have Shayna Baszler talking to a doll? No, that we don't fuck with that. Like, we do not fuck with that. That is horrible booking, and I don't want to see it at all. So I didn't like. She lost to Reginald with a distraction and a roll up. Speaking of distractions and roll ups, that happened to Sheamus back to back. Sheamus got injured, got a broken nose on another freaking pointless rematch with Ricochet and Humberto Carrillo. Like, that shit pissed me off. Like, I know that he's gonna come back probably by next week because Sheamus is like one tough motherfucker. But it's like, really? If somebody's gonna get injured? Like, think about it. The Miz just got injured in a pointless match with zombies. Now we just lost Sheamus to this ridiculous booking. Like, no. You know, and I know that people get hurt, but at least they can hurt in a fucking match that counts for something, you know, an important match. Yeah, Chicago's gonna get all out, so I'm not mad at them. Like, I don't feel sorry for them. At least they're getting 2 events. We're getting nothing. Hi, Monstar Sports and Entertainment. My dog loves Billy Robs as well. Shayna looked like a wicked stepmother talking to me. They even had like a stare down. Like, I'm like, it's a fucking doll that shouldn't even be introduced to the storyline to begin with. John Riley says the reason Vince hates Shayna is because she's not WWE's typical diva type. Well, neither was Ronda Rousey. Ronda Rousey is not about that life at all, but they booked her right, you know. And I know what you're saying, because Ronda looks different, and that is bullshit, you know, complete bullshit, because that's what makes Shayna so freaking scary. Why put the title on Sheamus to have him lose to two jobbers in one night? You tell me. And then you have Damian Priest just teaching Matt Riddle Spanish backstage instead of having him come out and respond to an open challenge and put him like a really good match, and that could become a feud, you know, for at least a couple of weeks. Do you guys think that they're on a standstill until we get to the live crowds, or do you think these shows are going to continue to be this bad even when they are in a live crowd? That is a question that I have for everybody. Um, Anyone noticed Dana and Mandy are losing more and more clothes every week? It's a highlight. I thought that they look great. I also liked Randy doing Matt Riddle's finishers. The problem that I have with RK Bro is that I have trust issues with Randy Orton. So even though they're adorable, I feel like I can trust Randy to not betray Matt Riddle as soon as possible. Even when Matt was standing there and like Randy was behind him, I already thought that Randy was about to turn on him. No lie. Like, I always think Randy's gonna turn on him, isn't he? Randy's gonna turn on him. So, okay, Jerry Winter say that you think it's on a standstill. Somebody saying the show was bad with a live. Felly says the show was bad with a live crowd too. I don't know, because remember, when we went off of live crowds, we were building to WrestleMania, so we were actually getting good Raws. I remember one of the very last live events before Elimination Chamber was when Drew attacked Brock Lesnar. It was in Brooklyn. So we were getting decent Raws, but I think it was because of the timing. You have to remember, it was March 2020, and back then you're building towards WrestleMania, and that's when the shows usually get good. I use the word usually in all caps there. Sophie said I went to a couple when I lived in NY. It's much better live though. I think it's going to be bad. I hope they prove me wrong. The lives might be better. So you're a fan of Bad Bunny, right? I love Bad Bunny. Bad Bunny, baby. I love Bad Bunny a little too much. He is now in my wall of positivity right there. His little WrestleMania picture. But anyways, so yeah, I hated everything they did with Shayna. I kind of enjoy Matt Riddle and Randy Orton. I just don't trust Randy to stick with this. Elias turning on Riker didn't feel like anything at all. Like, they haven't even been together that long, and we're so used to tag teams breaking up that it doesn't even make an impact. I hated what happened to Sheamus. Did you guys see the pictures that Sheamus posted today? His nose, it's not John Cena, Seth Rollins bad, but it's up there. It's up there with that. He looks like shit. His nose is like, I don't even know how to describe it. I hope he gets better soon. Hey Monstar, we're not going there. I'm not picking one. They're both Bad Bunny and Roman Reigns. We're not gonna pick one. You see Bad Bunny on the shop talking to LeBron and JC about WrestleMania. Hell yeah, I did, Justin. I was so proud of him. The one thing that I thought was funny is that Bad Bunny and LeBron James have been they party together. Like, and LeBron crashed his concert in LA, so I kind of was expecting for him to have an appearance. But I was very, very proud of the way he spoke about WrestleMania and seeing all the reactions. But you know, I stay salty because a lot of people were not too accepting of Bad Bunny when he first came to WWE, and I have a hard time letting that go. But I'm proud of him. And now he released 100 Millones, and now he has another song coming out this week that I'm sitting here like, release it, Benito. We are waiting. I have a feeling this one is going to be like the anthem of the summer. So we'll see. I'm just glad that he's back making music. I feel Humberto should be on 205 Live instead. You can't marry them both. I don't want to marry her. Listen, it's not that deep. So the main event, we talked about that. Drew McIntyre getting another title shot. Listen, I have a few of you right now on the stream. What I want you to do is I want all of you to come up to the camera. I'm going to take care of you guys right now. You know what I'm going to do, right? I'm going to help you forget about what happened last night on Monday Night Raw. I have my magic. I'm doing it for free. Usually I charge to wipe your memory off. But right now, I feel like we all need it. Stare at the camera right there. Where's the button? Right there. There we go. Can you see it? All right, there you go. There you go. You should not be able to remember that last night's Raw ever happened. Okay? Great. I hope that my little Men in Black tool. I know I'm a goofball, but listen, sometimes I'm just trying to help you guys out, okay? And we gotta have fun. We gotta have fun. What else are we gonna do other than laugh about it, right? No. It's not that. This is the Men in Black thingy. See? And then you just like open it and then you just like flash people with it. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Robert Hall says, wait, where am I? Oh shit, did I use the wrong button? Did I use the time machine instead of the forget machine? Thanks guys for being a little silly with me. Sometimes we just have to have a little fun. So why am I stumbling across my words? I'm only 2 shots in. Kevin, it worked for me because I didn't watch it and I just watched the live review. Kevin, you are a smart individual. I watched it live for reactions. And see, sir, with the super chat, more shots to help you forget about Raw. If one thing doesn't work, this always works. I need to order a new bottle of Malibu, you guys. A man using the wrong button, not the last time, I'm sure. Now we're having way too much fun. The chat, you guys are having way too much fun tonight. That's okay. It's NXT night, so we're happy. We're happy about NXT. And we don't have AEW tomorrow. It's so weird, right? Like, we're so trained. Like, no pre-gaming tomorrow, you guys. There's no wrestling. What the hell? Should we still go live just for the fucks of it? I don't know. NC, sir, thank you so much. Cheers. Ugh. Yeah, Sophie, I don't do Monday nights on Wrestling Inc. And oh, look, the big dog is here. Hold on, let me thank you. I thought I would go a little extra with the earrings. Come on, come say hi. Come on, get on my lap. There he is. All right, here he is, you guys. Okay, I love you too. Say hi. Do you like belly rubs? Let's interview my dog. This is way better than Monday Night Raw right now. Interviewing my dog. I always laugh when you go erg after the shot. Yeah, I know. I'm trying to get better at that, but sometimes I just don't chase, I take it like a man. So, Roman, what did you think of last night's Monday Night Raw? Same. Also, what do you think about Drew McIntyre getting a title shot? Same. Tell me this is not the best interview you've ever seen, the best outtake on Monday Night Raw. Yeah, same. Jimmy Smith was very, very good last night. Thank you, John, for bringing that up. And Caesar says that's the cutest dog I ever seen. You see that? Are you here just because I have a treat for you? Is that the only reason? Are you using me? Yes, you are. Is that what you want? Okay, no, you actually want. Roman does not like Drew. Do you like Drew McIntyre? Nope. Aw, Trixie, dog's name. Yeah, Roman is not impressed. Going in Raw. Sophie, thanks for bringing that up. Going in Raw say they're going to stop covering Monday Night Raw live, and that is like after, of course, and they're gonna do it on Tuesdays, and that is crazy. But you know what? Can you blame them? I feel like when the hardcore fans really start taking a stance is when things will change, because we keep doing it. Last night, I was actually not going to put any pre-reactions up because I hated it, and my reactions are usually positive, and last night my reactions are depressing. But I was like, no, you know what? I've always been about, like, I don't fake my reactions. I keep it real, always. So I was like, if the show sucks, I'm going to put reactions letting everybody know that I didn't enjoy this shit, And it was insane. Like, all my reactions are just like, oh my God, please no. Please God, no. Like, I wish we would have drank more on the pre-gaming. I know that we drank yesterday, but it was not enough. It was not enough. The only podcast The only podcast reviewing Raw are Wrestling Inc., Fightful, and JD from NY. Yeah, those are the only people going live afterwards. That's crazy, right? Because I think WrestleZone goes live on Tuesdays, and that makes sense. And a lot of times when people do that, they don't even watch the whole show. They just they'll sit there and watch the highlights or fast forward through it. Roman feels the same way that I do. I wonder if creative team for Raw. I wonder if the creative team for Raw knows how bad it is. That's what I said yesterday. I was like, who is putting out these scripts and thinking that this is okay? Like, who's looking at these scripts and saying, yeah, go ahead and go out there and this should be good? Like, that is insane. Don't be surprised if WWE carry on piping it in crowd noises with the live crowds if they don't like any chance. I hope not. I hope they see, what the people are reacting to and change the booking based on that. Do you guys think that Drew McIntyre even gets cheer right now? Because I know that I've been like not on the Drew McIntyre team, right? But I feel like a lot of people last night had the same sentiment that I have in regards to him getting another title shot. He's been in the title picture since January 2020. Like, that's insane to me. And I get that he was champion for some of that period of time, but like Drew McIntyre and Bobby Lashley hasn't had a significant defining feud since he's been champion other than Drew McIntyre. It's not fun. John Sawyer, hi. He says, I didn't watch it, but I saw how many people hated it. Not sure if y'all watch Raw, but after seeing what they said about it and watch the ups and downs normally, I'm like, damn, I missed it. You didn't miss anything. And I did see that even Simon Miller was like, I can't be positive about this show. And Simon Miller, he is the king of positivity. If Simon Miller cannot be positive about something, we're fucked. Because he's the most positive guy in the IWC. Bless his heart. I adore Simon Miller and the ups and downs. I watch him for every show. With both Raw and SmackDown being under the same umbrella, why do you think they feel so different? I don't know. They must have a different creative team. They have to. Because both rosters are stacked. They're just like, I don't know. Raw feels like it's in limbo and they're just sending people out there to just fight each other every week. Like the same people, I hope Jinder don't cost Drew the match at Hell in a Cell. He probably will. Drizzy Fest. I haven't missed a Monday Night Raw in 10 years, but now I don't care if I never watch again. That is sad. Maybe until the live crowds. I feel like a lot of us are going to give up on it until the live crowds. And coming from such a high that was AEW Double or Nothing, that also killed going back to the Thunderdome yesterday. Oh my God, it was so bad. I don't know why they have AJ in the tag team division. Yeah, AJ Styles is a single star, and that will be an amazing feud for either Sheamus or Bobby Lashley. Same with Damian Priest. Why is he backstage teaching Spanish to Matt Riddle? And John Morrison, if The Miz is injured, that's a single star that could put on a good match with anyone. We just want to see fresh matchups. I mean, good storylines will be good, but like, but at least matches that we haven't seen before would be nice, And I know you can't give us that every week, but we also don't want to see the exact same matches for 10 weeks in a row. Drew McIntyre and Bobby Lashley have been feuding since Money in the Bank. That's insane. Right? No, it's not Money in the Bank. I'm sorry. Since, what the fuck was the pay-per-view? Fastlane? When did he get cashed in on? I don't know. Everything feels the same with Monday Night Raw. That is the problem. I feel like I watched the same episode for 10 weeks in a row. Maybe I'm done. NXT is it for me. You know what? That is an excellent transition. Drizzy says it's time for AJ to turn face and win the WWE title. Yeah. I think so too. I wanted him to win it when he was on that match. You remember when the Miz fake cashed in? He was on a match with Drew McIntyre. I wanted him to win it back then. But that is an excellent transition. Because we need to, I hope Priest requests to go back to NXT. Creative is doing nothing for him. And the fucking amount of hype that Priest had after WrestleMania was insane. So let's preview NXT. I have WWE.com pulled up here. And it says MSK to put the NXT tag team titles on the line against Legado del Fantasma. Who do you guys have for that match? Because I kind of like Legado del Fantasma, but I do think that MSK needs to run. Hi, TJ JD. How are you? Welcome back. I haven't seen you in my chat in a long time. Harry, you joined. Hi. I'm gonna start scheduling this ahead of time so you guys know what time I go live. But I was on the phone before I went live, so I kind of didn't have time. Anyways, let's talk about NXT. Let's preview NXT before I gotta get out of here. MSK putting the tag team championships on the line against Legado del Fantasma. Chat, let me know who you got. Monstar Sports and Entertainment think MSK. I think so too. I think they need a longer run. Do you think? Yeah, I know you're mainly on Twitter. Do you guys think that somebody caused in the match, or is it gonna be a clean match? It should be a clean match. I'm so used to distractions that now I assume that's gonna happen in every match. The triple threat could have distractions, though, in my opinion. MSK for the win. Grizzly Young Vets should have won the titles in the first place. Oof, that you're not lying there. I mean, I like them too. Did you just try to drink my beer? Clean finish will be for the best, all right? We also have the match that we're all waiting for. Number one contender for a title opportunity. We have Pete Dunne against Johnny Gargano against Kyle O'Reilly. We know that match is going to be a banger. Like, of course it is. But who do you guys think will win? Because I feel like either one of these guys have a good shot. I've been here just waiting for some NXT pregame. Didn't want to talk about the 3-hour boredom. I know, but I had to go on a rant, Harry. I had to go on a rant. I watched it. Well, I saw your comments. Okay, Rob. Gotta go to my father's house for a sleepover. That sounds nice. Have fun. Thanks for tuning in. I'm leaving here soon too because we gotta get ready for NXT. But alright, so I see a Pete Dunne wins. Grizzly Young Veterans are good, but I think they're better suited in NXT UK. Interesting. Have you noticed in SmackDown moved to Fox, they either end 5 or 2 minutes earlier? Yeah. Karrion Kross could have a great match with any of them. Yeah, I agree. I think they've been building Pete Dunne for it, but I think that whoever wins it is going to lose to Karrion Kross. So I think it's going to be Gargano or Kyle O'Reilly, because I don't think Pete should lose to Karrion Kross yet. I think Pete Dunne could be the person to dethrone Karrion Kross if you take your time building him. So him getting the shot right now, I don't know that it will be the smartest thing because I feel like this person is going to lose. And I think that Kyle O'Reilly could afford to lose. Yeah, I like Karrion Kross a lot. I think Kyle O'Reilly could afford to lose, or somebody could cost in the match, like Adam Cole, since we haven't seen him in a while. And Johnny Gargano, of course, I was gonna say he always loses. That's mean, but it's true. He has been losing a lot lately. So, I feel like those names will put on a great match against Karrion Kross and not get hurt by the loss. And yeah, Kyle O'Reilly and Karrion Kross will be epic. Giovanni says, I'm ready for NXT. Kross is still my pick to win the Royal Rumble. That's interesting. Gamer Guy says, Roman is having the time of his life sitting on your lap. Yeah, he's asleep. I know you guys. Well, oh no, I just woke him up, but he's actually sleeping. With the WWE going back on the road, that opens the door for them having NXT involved in this year's Survivor Series. That was one of my favorite Survivor Series when they involved NXT. So I hope that happens as well. Because imagine if that was tomorrow, we would get Roman Reigns, Bobby Lashley, and Karrion Kross. If that isn't Vince McMahon's dream match, I don't know what is. How do you feel about one of the Raw 3 hours dedicated to the women's? I mean, I'm biased. I'm gonna love that as long as they do it the right way. I wouldn't be opposed to that. Johnny, I think, is jumping the shark as a heel. I started enjoying Johnny Gargano since he turned heel, but I agree with you. This seems a little weird with him and Austin Theory and all that, but I mean, he's still entertaining. So, I give him that. I expect Jay Atlas to get a push with it being Prime Month. Yeah. Hello, in the future, I would like to see Roderick Strong versus Bobby Fish. Oh my God, the Undisputed Era Fatal 4-Way has to happen in NXT. It has to happen. And I am 1000% with you, Hunter. I think we all want to see it. Felly wrestling fan, undefeated streaks make me be against Asuka on NXT. I want Karrion Cross ASAP. Okay, yeah, undefeated streaks. I'm with you. If they're not booked right, NC sir, if they're not booked right, they don't. They're not the best option, and then you just root against them, right? One more time, one more time, one more time, one more time, Roman. Baby, we gotta do a shot. Not you. Not you. I do a shot, okay? I wish you guys could see how he's sitting on me right now. It's hilarious. Raw was so cold, I got no heat. Kellyanne Day might take on Swerve tonight. Okay, that should be good. I saw a promo with the Hit Row. I think they're fighting someone, right? I like Hit Row a lot. Oh, there goes Roman. Last year we were robbed of Asuka, Sasha Banks, and Io Shirai, but we did get Sasha and Io, and that was a good match. And they let Io win. NC Sir, cheers to you, my friend. Thank you so much for the support and the super chat. See? No, ugh. Hi, Dro, how are you? Bobby has had a lot of. No, he hasn't. No, he hasn't. As soon as Drew McIntyre won the belt, he went on to face Seth Rollins. He went on to face AJ Styles. He went on to face so many people, and like Bobby Lashley hasn't fought anybody but like Drew McIntyre and Braun Strowman. You know, I disagree with you on that one, Sophie. Sorry, but Roman versus Cross will be Bruce and Vince's wet dream. Imagine if they involve NXT UK also in Survivor Series, then it will be Karrion Cross, Roman Reigns, Bobby Lashley, and Walter. Bro, what a match. WWE must lose Bruce Pritchard. Yeah, agreed. He doesn't know how to book half of these people. I want to see Roman Reigns versus Walter. Yes. Shayna losing to Reginald. I want to forget it. I drink to forget that. Hi Jeffrey, how are you? Thank you for joining us. Somebody says Randy Orton. Hunter, Randy Orton what? I want to see Roman Reigns versus Walter. You said Randy Orton. Randy Orton's going to turn on Matt Riddle before they even become tag team champions, unfortunately. Demon Diva, do you want to see Seth Rollins bring back the blonde streak? I don't. I want to see Kaylee Lee Ray versus Sasha Banks. I miss Sasha. I mean, SmackDown is such a good show. Oh my god, you want back on my lap? Hold on, my dog wants back on my lap. Can you guys see him? Like stalking me? Come on. Come on. Come on. Oh, Drew McIntyre versus... Oh my god, but Drew McIntyre and Randy Orton lasted for like the next fucking... He lasted too long, remember? I think it was like 4 matches. And then he dropped the title to Randy Orton in that weird Hell in a Cell. Like, man. Raw has been a mess for a long time, hasn't it? Yes, Roman always wants to be included. Always, right? Want to be part of the conversation today, huh, baby? Lacey Evans. I imagine the heat on a Lacey Evans and Eva Marie feud. How do we feel about Eva Marie? Because I like Eva Marie. I'll admit it. Don't hate me. I just want to see if she's going to wrestle or what is she doing. These vignettes, I have a feeling we're going to see the vignettes until we're back in front of a live crowd. I don't think we're going to see Eva Marie actually in the show until they're back in front of a crowd. So it's going to be a freaking another month of weird videos of Eva Marie. I always liked Eva Marie. Me too. I liked her. And her heat for a woman is pretty amazing. Yeah, Lacey would have won the title. And that would have just been a mess, you guys. A mess. But again, it's NXT. Like Harry said, we don't need to talk about the boredom that was last night. It's just so hard because I want to love it, right? We're so used to Monday Night Raw, but it's like, I don't know. Right now, I feel like NXT, AEW, and SmackDown are the shows to watch. Tribal Chief versus Seth Rollins. Who wins? The Tribal Chief right now. I think Seth has Roman's number for a long time. Roman could not beat Seth. So, King Corbin versus Roman Reigns feud felt like it was 3 years long. Do not even get me started when they were fucking spilling dog food all over each other. Oh my god, that was the worst. That was the freaking worst. Dro is saying that you want John Cena against Roman Reigns. Yeah, I know. You tell me every day, and I think we're gonna get it, Dro. I think we're gonna get it at SummerSlam. We'll see. I also have a feeling John Cena might just be coming back to promote Fast 9. He might not even be coming back to wrestle, and here we are booking him for SummerSlam. NXT needs to be back at Full Sail with a full crowd. Yeah, but the environment at NXT feels different. Like, it feels better with at least a partial crowd there. It doesn't feel like Monday Night Raw. Hello, Ratul. I love WWE. Me too. What do you think of Frankie Monet's debut last week? I love her entrance. I thought she looked like $1 million, and in the ring, she looked like herself. Like, I'm having a hard time with the name. I'm trying to get used to it. I love the gimmick. I mean, somebody that always walks around with her dog. I can support everything that she does, always looking glamorous and carrying your little doggy around. But seeing her in the ring, it was her, and I appreciated that. Monstar, please hit the thumbs up, you guys. It does help us tons. The comments and thumbs up really, really does help us. Eric, I think it's gonna be Kyle O'Reilly. If I had to pick, but I think it's gonna be an awesome match, and I'm excited to see it. I'm surprised NXT hasn't announced any type of tours dates. I know. I think they're probably planning it too, and they'll probably get back on the road, or at least, like we just said, back to Full Sail. You can't keep doing this for too long, I think by July everybody's gonna be back to somewhat normal. After seeing AEW this weekend, I don't want to go back to the pandemic kind of wrestling. Eva needs to be a manager type. I know. I hope that there was a rumor reported by Fightful Select that that's what she was going to be doing, but the video package this week showed her in the ring training, and she tried to deny those rumors. So we'll see. I would love to see the head of the table versus Okada. Wow, maybe. I mean, there's a rumor going around that New Japan and WWE are in talks. AEW Double or Nothing was amazing. I absolutely loved it. I had so much fun watching that show. Probably one of the best pay-per-views that I've seen. I thought that Double or Nothing and WrestleMania have been my favorite so far. Cena has 2 movies to promote. He's here to stay. Okay, that's interesting. I forgot about Suicide Squad. You're right. There are rumors that they're going to turn Roman back to face. That's what scares me. I don't want to see him as a face. I love him the way that he is right now. Okay, we all know that. Just realized I didn't set up my alarm, and it is 7:53. Salina de Renta needs to be in AEW. AEW is finally really booking their women's division strong, and that makes me happy for them. I do think that they need to add a couple of more women in there, but I thought the 2 women's matches, the pre-show one and Britt Baker and Cheetah, just stole the show. So, all right, you guys, I think it is time for us to start getting ready to go watch some NXT, which hopefully is a complete different vibe and feel than what we got last night, and we have a lot of fun and enjoy it. Make sure to please give me the thumbs up. There's a few of you in here. I will greatly appreciate it. And yeah, no pre-gaming tomorrow. But I will be on Wrestling Inc. right after NXT covering tonight's show with Alfred and Glenn, so you guys can catch me over there. Where is my one? So I can sign off. Here it is. Roman, you want to say goodbye to the people? Say goodbye. Say bye-bye. Let's go watch NXT, peeps. Until next time. Adios. Mwah. Boop.
Welcome to the demon level, body slam you through the rubble. Hosted by your demon diva, Queen of Sass, Style Lisa. Champions and main events, hot and cold and all your questions right here, so tune right in. 1, 2, 3, we got you.